Have you ever heard a song that just kind of stops you in your tracks?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what happened to me the first time I listened to Do You Still Remember by this UK artist, Khynan Rhys.
Okay.
Talk about a hidden gem.
Yeah.
He's only 18
Wow.
and has just 2 singles out. But wow, the talent is undeniable.
It really is incredible, right? What struck me was how he's already carved out such a distinct sound. I mean, this isn't just another teen artist trying to fit a mold or anything. You know,
Right.
Khynan Rhys brings something fresh and mature to the table, even without the experience of live performances yet, which is crazy.
It makes you wonder what he'll be capable of once he hits the stage. But even through recordings, Do You Still Remember? It just hits you right in the feels.
Totally.
It's all about those complex feelings of loss and separation. Something we can probably all relate to on some level, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And I think before we dive into the song itself, it would be helpful to know a little more about Khynan Rhys's musical journey. He draws inspiration from artists across the spectrum.
Okay. We're talking Artemis, Daniel Caesar, Kamari, Ocean Alley, D4VD, Montel Fish.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's such a diverse mix, which explains the richness of his soundscape.
That's so cool. It really reminds me of how we all discover music, through friends, recommendations, just stumbling upon something new. It's fascinating how those influences blend together to create something so unique. But you know what? Enough talk.
Yeah.
Let's actually hear what we're gushing about. How about we play a snippet of the intro?
Let's do it.
Do you still remember the nights in November? It went on forever, thinking if I can forget her. Immediately I saw the signs, didn't know I ran out of time, knowing that I can't.
I think by starting so stripped back, Khynan Rhys really pulls you in immediately. You're leaning in, waiting for the story to unfold. Then, as the instrumentation gradually builds, it mirrors the emotional weight of the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's subtle but brilliant. Absolutely. And speaking of lyrics, we can't gloss over Khynan Rhys's vocals. The raw emotion and vulnerability in his voice is just captivating. There's no pretense, no trying to be something he's not, just pure heartfelt expression.
Yeah.
It's really special.
And it's not just the raw emotion, it's the way he uses his voice as an instrument.
Okay.
The subtle transitions, the intentional phrasing, it's like he's painting a picture with his voice, adding depth and layers to the storytelling.
Okay, I have to know. What part of his vocal delivery stood out to you the most? For me, it's the way he holds certain notes. Like letting the emotion linger before moving on, almost like savoring each feeling, each memory.
Oh, I completely agree. The way he draws out certain words, particularly in the chorus, just amplifies the yearning in his voice.
Yeah.
Speaking of the chorus, did you notice how the song kind of takes flight there? The instrumentation swells and that repeated phrase, "Do you still remember?"
Right.
It becomes like a mantra, an almost desperate plea.
Right. It's like he's clinging to these shared memories, searching for a connection, for some acknowledgement that they still matter. And the instrumentation, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You've got the warmth of the acoustic guitar,
Yeah.
the ethereal touch of the synths. Then those strings come in.
Yeah.
And it's like someone's tugging at your heartstrings.
Oh, it's so good. The way Khynan Rhys layers these instruments, it's masterful.
Yeah.
Each element has its moment to shine, but they also work together to create this immersive, almost cinematic experience.
Yeah.
It's like you're not just listening to a song, you're stepping into a world of memory and emotion.
It's funny you say cinematic. because I got those vibes too.
Yeah.
It's like the music is scoring a film playing out in your head, complete with vivid imagery.
Totally.
Which brings us to those lyrics, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're poetic, evocative, and packed with meaning.
Oh! It's such a powerful image of loss.
Yeah.
It's not just that someone is gone, it's that their absence is felt in the very fabric of the environment.
Right.
And there's this constant push and pull throughout the song, this tension between wanting to hold on to the past and knowing you have to move on. That resonated with me a lot.
Me too. I think anyone who's gone through a breakup or lost someone close can relate to that feeling.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet, right?
Yeah.
On one hand, there's the beauty of the memories. But on the other, the ache of knowing things will never be the same. It's like you're caught between nostalgia and the need to move forward.
Exactly. It's a universal experience. Even if the specifics are different for everyone, it made me think about how memory itself is so subjective, you know?
Yeah.
Some things we hold on to with crystal clarity, while others fade with time. Do you ever wonder if those we've lost remember us as vividly as we remember them?
All the time. It's like Khynan Rhys is giving voice to those questions we all have, but rarely articulate.
Right.
It's this shared reflection on the nature of memory loss and the things we hold dear.
It's also a testament to the power of music. How this one song can evoke so many emotions, prompt such deep introspection. Have you ever had a song instantly transport you back to a specific moment, a relationship, a feeling?
Absolutely. I mean, who hasn't?
Right.
It's like music unlocks these memory vaults in our brains.
Yeah.
Do you still remember? Does that on a whole other level. It's not just nostalgia. It's tapping into something much deeper, this shared human experience of longing and trying to make sense of the past.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's that blend of personal vulnerability and universal themes that makes Khynan Rhys' music so compelling.
And you can't deny the level of artistry.
Oh.
Especially for someone so young. It makes you excited to see where his career goes from here. You know, we've talked about Khynan Rhys' influences, his vocals, the lyrics, the instrumentation.
Yeah.
But there's one element we haven't touched on yet. The production. Ben Booker did the mastering for Do You Still Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And it really elevates the entire sonic experience.
Absolutely. Booker's mastering gives each instrument space to breathe. You know, you can hear the individual textures, the acoustic guitar's warmth, the airy quality of the synths, the almost mournful resonance of the strings. It creates this sonic landscape that just draws you right in to the emotional core of the song. And the way he uses reverb and delay adds to that expansive cinematic feel we were talking about earlier.
It's like each sound is carefully placed within this vast soundscape, and yet nothing feels crowded or overdone.
Right.
It's a delicate balance that Booker achieves masterfully.
It really is. And we can't forget the visual element.
Oh, right.
Edie Lees did the photography for the single artwork.
Yeah.
And it complements the song's themes perfectly. It's not just a random image. It adds another layer of emotional resonance, a visual representation of that sense of longing and reflection that kind of permeates the music.
It's a great reminder that music is often more than just an auditory experience.
Right.
It can engage all our senses and create a truly immersive world. And do you still remember? Does that just that?
It does. It's a powerful reminder that even though loss and separation are painful experiences, they can also inspire profound beauty and introspection. This song isn't just about dwelling on the past. It's about finding meaning in those moments and acknowledging the impact that those we've lost have had on our lives.
It's about cherishing the memories, both the joyful and sorrowful, and recognizing how they shape who we are. I think that's a beautiful sentiment to leave our listeners with.
It is. It's about celebrating the connections we've made, even if they've changed over time. And sometimes music is the perfect conduit for those reflections.
Well said. So if you're ready to dive into a world of soulful melodies, introspective lyrics, and raw emotion, make sure to check out Do You Still Remember by Khynan Rhys. You can find a link to the song in the description.
And as you listen, we encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with loss and separation. What memories come to mind? Are there songs that transport you back to those moments? What songs make you think of someone you miss? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Share your stories and song recommendations in the comments. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of music and the stories it tells.
The